Stellaris Automation, usually memed on because of how bad it is. However, in recent patches, there's been a large shift to increasing the amount of automation possible and making it better. But are these automation changes and improvements actually feasible, or will they disadvantage a semi-competent player like me? I'm going to test it the only way I know how, by making it into a challenge video. The rules are simple. Everything that can be automated must be automated. No exceptions. But how do we test automation versus a normal player? I will be playing for 50 years and have goals to reach that I would normally reach if I wasn't doing automation. The goals are reach 100 alloys per month, excluding market income, reach 1k research per month, have at least one vassal, be in the top 3 of the galactic community, conquer an empire's planet, and find the deep psychological reason why I constantly punish myself with space game challenges. Actually, we'll scrap that last one. Remember, I have 50 years in game to complete all of these challenges. And so you thought the automation would begin in game. You are wrong. We have this random button that I bet barely any of you knew existed. Let's see what we are given by the automation god. It doesn't even show us the empire before we go in game. We'll be playing at my normal settings, medium, 0.5 tech cost. We'll do crisis at 2x if we ever get to that. And the end game will start at the 50-year mark, so if you wanted to see me fight the crisis fully automated, that will be a part 2. And we'll obviously be testing this at Grand Admiral, scaling off, and high aggressiveness. This could be a short video. Here is our empire. The Hisma Foundation, a fanatic spiritualist xenophile police state catalytic processing. We're also a tropical preference with one trait, docile, and both sides from Pops. With syncretic evolution. Oh, this was a mistake. At least our subspecies has more traits. So we have radiotrophic, which replaces 50% of base food upkeep with energy upkeep, which is actually pretty good because we are catalytic processing. And with serviles, which is the base with sedentary. Well, yeah. Okay, so the first thing is techs. We will be on auto research the entire game. We have no choices whatsoever. And also planet-wise, automation is on. We cannot build a district, a building, nothing. I'm not sure if decisions are on automatically. We'll see if that happens. If not, we might be able to do it. Same with planetary features. And over to our science ship, we will have automatic surveying. We will not be able to use the survey button at all. So luckily, it's going to survey our tropical world. It's always going to go to where it wants to go. So it's not like I can turn it off and on. And that's right. Construction ships also have automated construction on. The only positive is this only does research and mining stations, meaning I can actually build star bases manually. One of the only things. Ship design will stay on auto-generated, so I can't do the ally trick, which is already a disadvantage. Now, I can't lie, I've never used automated stuff before, so I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm going to leave it for now, but we might have to give them resources to use. I have no idea. Okay, well, the first thing I'm going to do is wait and build a first colony ship, unless it uses all my materials. Now, we can use the market, and this does say automatic trades, but I'm going to allow me to manually buy bulk because it's not really automatic. It's just, it will buy every month. You could scold me in the comments if you want. So the first tradition is not automatic. We can actually make choices. Wow. Now, I'm not sure entirely what to go for, but I'm just going to go discovery because it's going to help us survey stuff faster. I'm not going to have control, so I can't beeline for stuff, so it will just help. Okay, so this planet is not doing anything. It can build everything. So I think we actually have to come over here and tell it to automate with sector settings. We can either focus balanced, production, manufacturing, research, or unity. Well, since we've gone down discovery, we're going to go research focus and actually see if that does anything. But it still says we don't have resources. So I'm going to share minerals and we can get our first colony ship as we've saved up enough resources. Now let's see if this actually builds anything. I've given it minerals. You want to do something? No? Yes, and the text that I've chosen is improved deflectors, which I wouldn't have gone for. I would have gone for quantum theory. Society research, I would have probably gone for pop growth, but that's still good. And afterburners, which I definitely would have gone for engineering research, but oh well. Our first system has been destructed. Hopefully the science ship finds out other planets so that we can find it. And remember, we have to use automated construction to actually build on these, but I'm going to wait a bit. I want to figure out how this planet starts building first. Like, it has a local stockpile and a shared stockpile. I'm so confused. Do something. Well, colony ship is here. We can't automate this, so we can just go straight in. Okay, there's our other planet. We'll go straight for that after. The planet's still not building anything. I'm also paying 20 energy and 30 minerals minerals into our shared stockpile, so maybe that will help. We've made another science ship. Hopefully these two will be enough. This planet is full of pops now. It's building something. It's doing it. It's building a civilian industry. Did it? I think it needs to be full before it actually starts building. It's quite reactionary. Rather than a human, we'd be preparing and moving around jobs. But we do have a first ascension perk. We'll go tech ascendancy. I need to push the science as much as possible so we don't get completely left behind. Just remember, I need 1,000 science research per month and 100 alloys per month. And also conquer and be quite strong in this galaxy. It's not looking too good. I actually can't get my resources out of this. So I put 1k into my stockpile. I can't get that back. I'm going to stop paying into it and pay into it when it's lower. This planet's also automated. We'll see what it does. It's probably just going to work these colonist jobs, which we know is not efficient. But oh well. I really feel like we're going to have to go and murder a lot of stuff to actually keep up. I'm really tempted by supremacy and just going all out on war. Let's do it. They've chosen to go for pop growth speed instead of hydro bays. Hydro bays are so good. It will fix my food production, but I can't click it. I really want to. Okay, so they've gone for a civilian industry, a holo theater, and now they're building a city district. Interesting. This colony is not building anything, but our stockpile might be low. It's at 760, which ain't too bad. I don't know if me buying stuff on the market's going to manipulate what they build. That could be really weird because we do need food, but I'm buying 15 of it. Who knows? Our third planet is going to be colonized. We need a lot of planets because I can feel we're not going to be efficient. Just going to have to go with mass numbers. The first contact with an alien civilization. Hopefully they're friendly. They just murdered my science ship. I'm so sad. I'll build another one then. We got hostiles. That means fortify the border. Oh, our colony's building something. A generator district. Okay. We need tech. Okay, I'm going to focus on a bit of research now. I think we have 75 13 years in. It's not good. And they're going hydro base finally. Oh, it switched this designation to attack world. Interesting. We made contact with the Sidimus Commonwealth, Norfortarian militarist spiritualist. We need friends. We shall start spying on them though. An embassy guaranteeing our independence. Thank you. They built a mining district now. I don't understand the AI sometimes. You have building slots. Build tech, please. I put you to tech focus. Declare the sphere a divine instrument. Yes. This metallic orb is sent from the divine. Build tech, please. Don't build mining district. Research lab. Oh my, we've done it. We're now over 100. 900 more to go. Gonna sort out the tech and then probably sort out the alloys very slowly. Just trying to find more planets out there. Another sector would be great because then I can designate that to alloys and reach that goal. And once we got those two goals, then we can murder. Because if you look, overwhelming, 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 it's not keeping up with Grand Admiral. Another essential pick is done. I guess we'll go for one vision. Oh, the creator order. That is actually huge. Something I can control with tech. We found a megacorp and a few others. We're just going to be nice to them all. Yeah, I'm going to assume they don't clear blockers, so I'm going to clear some of these. If they do, I'm sorry. Oh, no, they didn't pick destroyers. They picked spycraft and chemical plants here instead. Oh, dear. Oh, a tropical world. Okay, we need to go there right now. That should be another sector which we can focus on alloys too. Perfect. Please, please, you're full. Build a tech lab. You have a building slot. I hate this. It should upgrade by itself, surely. By the way, these planets still not building anything, while our capital just focuses on chemical plants. Oh, we're getting destroyers now, though. It's building a city district. We are actually over halfway done, and we are nowhere near our 1k science, 100 alloys, and all of the other goals. I mean, literally everyone else is overwhelming completely. Okay, we run out of places we can automatic survey. Now they can go do excavation sites and anomalies. So as we're halfway to 2250, and we're not even close to any of the challenges, we're going to slash the research and alloys by half. So we want 50 alloys a month and 500 research a month. I think I was slightly too ambitious. It would be nice if they actually built some buildings. We're probably building another city district here, but please just do something, please. Got 3 more colony ships on the way, and we've been asked to offer tribute. Sure, it's just going ham on the rare resources, which I guess is fine, but please. I piled 15,000 resources into the shared stockpile, and they still won't build anything. Please. An non-aggression pact with our neighbors. Yes, we're gonna try and get a federation to actually do something. A commercial pact isn't great, but a research agreement would be amazing. Let's see if we can get some favors. It's going to cost us a bit, but it's worth it. Form a research agreement. There we go. We have that research agreement. They also want a commercial. Oh, we'll do it just to improve relations with them. We've got a new sector coming along. That's going to be good. We're going to focus that into alloys. Please build something, though. It's just spamming exotic gas refineries here. Why? I just don't get why it's not building science stuff, and that's what I've suggested it to do. Okay, we have a new sector. We're going to make this into manufacturing advanced products such as alloys and consumer goods. Yes, do that, please. Oh, it's building generator. Oh, I say for it to do alloys. It doesn't. Oh, it can do blockers. My bad then for doing it over here. Machita. We do now have destroyers. I can't customize it, but I'm going to start building a destroyer fleet just so we have some military power. Currently, we have nothing. What are they building now? Well, we got an odd factory, so at least we're getting some alloys. They're building mining, and this is just clearing. Oh, we did get researcher jobs, though, from clearing the blocker. They're just constantly clearing stuff. Okay, we can now form federations. This is my plan to catch up. We need 25 for them to join, so we need to get 6 favors. They love minerals. Okay. Oh, they're not at peace. Ah, they're almost done with the war, and then we'll invite them. Oh, they're building something. Well, at least we're going to have all rare resources. That's something. Galactic community. We're not going to be anywhere near the top with the bottom 3. Hey, their fleet's equivalent to me now, and they just pieced out. We can form that federation. We'll go a research cooperation so we can actually do something, and we'll call it automatic federation. Hopefully they accept. But we found a lot of people. Oh my. But the federation is here. They're building more crystal. I don't need rare resources. We don't have anything to use them on. An ally just entered the war. Oh no. We're at war with these. Well, I'm gonna throw a claim on a planet over here. It looks like our allies insanely weak, though. We've allied the worst person. Hey, I found the blade of the huntress, though. Look at that. They have 10k pretty much. I have 2. And guess what? We're building some more synthetic crystal plants. Woo! They've taken point on us. We have around 10k. We might be able to fight them. They've got hyper relays already. Great thing about having this many strategic resources is that we can actually use all of the boosts, and we can take out their first fleet easily. Let's see if we can protect them, get a claim on a planet, and actually check one of our goals off. Here we go. Easy. Cruisers. They don't even go for cruisers. Oh. Yes, we need more strategic resources. Thank you, game. At least we're actually helping. They're trying to slip past. No, no, no. There we go. We caught them. Oh, there's another one. I love it when they split up and we're all just death stacked on top of each other. We take like no losses. They do have cruisers though, but they're no match for my picket. Oh no, they changed it to 2 smalls. Not sure if that's what this design is though. It is. Get them while they're weak. They're repairing. Catch them. Yes. Very nice. This planet, they're building rare resources. Why are they all building rare resources? Oh, this is another big fight. Come on, I believe. Nice. Not one of them have built an industrial district, even though I've set it to focus on that. And here we have not built any tech. Game is weird with automation. We won. We actually won a war. Oh my gosh. We have now 4 more planets. So we can check that off. We've conquered some enemy planets 7 years before. We, however, are still not top 3. We have not got 500 research, and we don't have 50 alloys a month, but we are close. Actually quite close. Let's create these into sectors and designate them to do something. I mean, both of these are alloys. Kraken's anchor can be a industrial world. We'll put this one on balance. I don't know if it even matters. They haven't really listened to us anyway. Yeah, economy is currently in shambles, and apparently it decided to build loads of city districts. Can you fix the red? Why won't it build anything? It has 13,000 in stockpile. My economy. You might say, oh, it's not too bad. I'm selling every rare flipping resource it's given me. I'm having to buy a lot of consumer goods and a lot of food. You know what? I'm just going to switch everything to balance and see what happens. Please, just fix the economy for me, please. Build, damn it, build. Why? Okay, the biggest strain on me is this sector, but it's giving me so many alloys. But that's where a lot of the food's coming from. We're gonna have to do one of our challenges by just creating a vassal. Okay, that fixes quite a bit. Unfortunately, our alloys were close to that 50 mark, but it was killing our food because of catalytic processing. But hey, that's one more checked off. We have at least one vassal. And now they're all building stuff. Robot assembly plants. Great. That's going to help us with the 4 years we have left. I don't know why they've built robots everywhere when I'm fanatic spiritualist, but there we go. That's this game. Oh, we're about to get cruisers 50 years in. It's not awful. I mean, our tech is awful. We have level 2 coil guns on them. And for some reason, all coil guns. This game. We have 1 year left. I've pumped as many minerals as I can into planets and sectors. They just won't build anything useful or manufacturing. Come on, get the ally one at least. It's not happening. Maybe the science one we can get. We are 100 off. They're building civilian industries there in a gene clinic. Game. Well, it is 50 years. We have failed reach the 100 alloys, and then we put it down to 50. Still couldn't even reach 50 per month. Failed the 1k research, put that down to 500. Still failed it. We were quite close, but it just wasn't enough. They just would not build any research labs. They built one research lab this entire game. That's the one we start with. We got lucky in a way that we had this relic world that had researcher jobs as a blocker. And with the alloys, they did make a little bit of a push for it, but never happened really. It was almost there with the planets we took, but I just couldn't afford them food-wise. We do have at least one vassal. I maybe cheated slightly by making them from sectors, but I didn't say I couldn't. We are definitely not in the top 3. At least we're not in the bottom 3. That's what I'd say. We did conquer an Empire's planet, and I still don't know why I do these challenges to myself. Federation definitely helped with the tech, because this Grand Admiral AI is just so much better. In conclusion, automation is not good if you know what you're doing. But as a new player, playing at a lower difficulty, while you're getting into it, I think automation will actually be quite helpful. You don't have to worry so much about what research picks you have, what your science ships are doing in the early game, same with your construction ships, and your planets. Maybe you can take over some core sectors and leave these bigger ones to be automated. They're not too bad. They could still do with a bit of an improvement because they just weren't doing what I told them to do with these research focuses. And this shared stockpile would be nice to see how many minerals or how many energy credits are in there. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll like the time me and Leif from the social streamers took on every single crisis at once. It was one of the most challenging games that I've ever played.